I got the energy.
Doesn't it figure it's Budda Baker?
I woke up feeling alive.
Cut down by Budda Baker.
I know you feeling my drive. I got the energy.
And he goes down.
Joining us now is a three-time All-Pro, five-time Pro Bowler, the heart and soul of the Arizona Cardinals. Phoenix, of course, hosting the Super Bowl superstar. Budda Baker is here. Hi.
How you doing?
Hey, cheers to you.
Cheers.
Now, we just had Christian McCaffrey, and he did not have a cocktail, so I'm wondering if this is a competitive advantage in the P&G Battle of the Paddles that's going on tonight at 7 on Twitch. Talk to me about this.
Well, I mean, this is the last drink I'll have for a couple weeks.
Okay,
so, you know,
okay.
I definitely felt like this was a good, time to have my last drink.
I agree. Okay,
Yeah.
Talk to me about your ping pong skills, because Christian said he started playing seriously when he was 11 years old, and he was talking that talk.
Yeah, so I started playing when I was about 8. I didn't play professionally, high school, all that stuff he told me, but, I've been playing against the bros since the 6th grade, so it's been a while, and I'm excited to play against these guys. I'm going to put a little bit of spin on it, put a little speed on it.
Okay. Who's your biggest competition? There's 8 guys.
Nobody.
Nobody?
Yeah, nobody.
You don't even think do you guys play in the locker room?
Have you heard the song Moneybag Yo?
Yes.
Lately, I've been feeling like it's me versus me. Don't see competition, why will you compete? That's just how I feel.
All right, let's talk about your Cardinals here. The team hired Monty Austinfort as the new GM. We're still looking for a coaching replacement for Cliff Kingsbury, who's in. Has he sent you a postcard from Thailand?
Yeah, he sent me a postcard. Yeah, he did. It was nice. He's having a good time.
Yeah. Okay. So, what are you looking for in your new coach? Give me the one most important quality in the guy that comes in.
There's so many qualities, but
hit me with them.
I like real. Just be real. Whatever that is, just be yourself. Don't be anything else. Don't be anything different. You don't gotta try to put any type of front with anybody. Just be real. Be who you are. Whether that's a loud mouth or whether that's a quiet, more, humble-ish type person. So just be whoever you are, and, we'll go from there. Something that I really like is that Eagles coach. He's who he is.
Nick Sirianni.
Exactly. So just seeing that is definitely special as a player.
I love that. So that's something for you. Now, for a quarterback, the coach is really important, too. So in Kyler's shoes, and you go up against him in practice all the time, what quality in a head coach does he need the most? Yeah,
I feel like it's going to be more structure, understanding what to do, understanding the little intricate details of the game plan week in and week out. And I definitely feel like that coach is going to have to need that for Kyler and for the whole team, because, we kind of need that. We need that, that foundation, that front runner type person that is going to, show us what we have to do before the week to win, and then we'll go from there.
How big of a role do you have in that? I can tell you're talking to me like a leader.
Yeah.
You were a 3-time All-Pro.
Yeah.
You've been there, you've done that.
Exactly. So, like you said, I like to lead in a sense of course, the way I work, the way I go throughout the week, but also anytime guys have questions, anytime that, whether that's special teams, defense, offense, they have questions, I'm trying to find out that answer for them, or ask coaches about it. So one big thing I do is I love to ask questions. I don't want any person to not have an understanding, because if you don't have an understanding in this game, you play slow. And if you play slow, you lose.
Budda, I wish we had a whole hour with you. This is incredible, and I can't believe I've never met you before.
Yeah.
I want to talk about a couple of things. You're having a good time.
Yes.
You're here. It's Super Bowl. It's Radio Row. It's in Phoenix. You know the area so well. Your Pro Bowl interception off Derek, right?
Yeah. Yep.
Let's look at this.
Yeah.
This just looked so fun. I thought you ran out of bounds. I thought you were DK Metcalf and into the bathroom, Budda. Talk me through this.
Oh, man. I just act like I was running to the post, and then, I was a half-field player. Tried to throw that little rail shot. I told Jair at the time, actually, I'm like, yo, it's cover 2. If he throws that out, jump it. Jump it, because if he throws a 9-ball, I'm going to pick it off. So he's like, are you sure? I was like, yes. He threw it out, or he ran the out, 2 ran the out, he jumped it. So Derek thought he had the rail shot 9-ball. So that's all she wrote. It was a good time.
That's all she wrote. It was a good time. And also, listen, I know the script for the 2022 Cardinals wasn't great, but there was a moment in your 2022 script that I got to have you talk through and hit me with. And I particularly enjoyed your Week 10 performance. Look, the 2022 script for Budda Baker, Week 10 Rams. Talk to me.
Yes, right here I'm disguising. It's kind of a cover 4 type of concept, and you know, I was just reading the quarterback. Isaiah Simmons was able to force, you know, air around that ball. Nice little tip. And, you know, that was a game that was special for me because I had a high ankle sprain the week before. And, you know, guys said I was going to be out 3 to 5 weeks. And, you know, it took about 4 days.
How did you do that?
A whole lot of work throughout the whole week, whether that was ankle exercises, of course, you know, pull workouts, just trying to get that, you know, mobility back and a little bit of strength so I could at least play a good 75%.
It's amazing. That was my favorite moment probably from your 2022 script. Also, in your script, you faced both of these Super Bowl teams.
Yes.
You took on KC. You took on Philadelphia Eagles.
Yes.
Talk to me about that. What would you say is more difficult? Who, rather? Patrick Mahomes or Jalen Hurts? More difficult to prepare for and then execute?
Both. Both of
Even?
them has their different qualities. Of course, Pat Mahomes, you guys see him making those crazy throws inside the pocket, outside the pocket, behind the back passes. So you always have to be ready for him to throw the ball. You know, the weapons he has, you know, Travis has been doing it for a long time. So, you know, Andy Reid does a great job, and also their offensive coordinator, Eric Bieniemy, does a great job of getting those guys into those specific zones and just gives, you know, the time for Pat Mahomes to throw that ball. And then you have Jalen Hurts where it's a different offense. You know, it's kind of, you know, line out a little wider, see the numbers. If the numbers are low, throw the ball. If the numbers are high, run the ball. A guy who can run outside the pocket, make those crazy passes outside the pocket as well. So exactly.
Okay, so the Eagles, they probably have a better roster, better team, right? They got a great run, great offensive line. They got a good pass rush.
Yeah, we'll see.
Okay, right, we'll see. So they don't have a Travis Kelce though. They have a Dallas Goedert. That's great. Why? I'm watching these games, and I'm like, why is he open? Yeah. What is so hard about covering him? Tell me, what is so hard about covering him?
Yeah, I mean, a lot of people think that we just go out there and just, you know,
let him run loose.
Try to, you know, line up and, oh, you see this guy, you have him. But no, that's not how it works. And in defense, you have specific play calls, specific things that you have to do, and specific zones you play. You know, cover 2 zone is not going to be the same zone as a cover 4, right? So they're just able to understand the zones and understand how to get out of those zones, because in zone defense, there's always something small that, you know, they can get to, or there's always a guy that can run out and force another guy to be that person.
Right.
So they just do a great job of doing that.
But if you're Nick Sirianni, who you like, because he's real, and you want to help him cover Kelce, what would you tell him? You're doing the play calls. You're doing
I'm telling him, you need to know where he is at all times, but you need to also have bodies on him at all times, because in zone coverages, he's gonna get out of that zone. I don't care if it's cover 4, cover 2. He's gonna get out of that zone, and he's gonna catch the ball, and he's gonna get that yak. So you got to have like almost a man on him the whole time, just hitting him
talking
the whole
to him
time, the whole game. If not, you're gonna see a bunch of first downs. You're gonna see a bunch of you're just going to see it. Even
with Patrick down all those receivers on one foot, it's hard to say they're not going to win this game. It's evenly matched for sure. Yeah. Who you got? Chiefs, Eagles?
Man.
Budda?
The Chiefs beat our butt. Eagles was a closer game. But I will say I'm a defensive player. I like defense. So I'm going to say Eagles because of that defense, that defensive line. Hassan Reddick. Anytime you have 3 guys, 3+ guys that have more than 10 sacks, that's unheard of. So
aren't you so happy for Hassan Reddick? I love this for him.
So happy, because of course we were in the same draft together. He was a 1st-round pick. I was a 2nd-round pick. So at the time we had BA staff and Bruce Arians staff, and you know, he was. Tell me about
Hassan then.
He was a great guy, a guy who wanted to work hard, a guy who played on the edge in college, and then he got in the league, and they tried to, you know, move him off the ball. So it's different. That's like me playing, you know, safety my whole life, and then you're moving me down to middle linebacker. Like, that's just a different in this league. So, you know, we had that struggle for the first few years, and then Vance Joseph was able to kind of put him back in that regular edge rush position, and he played really good for us. And, you know, of course, at the time, you know, we wanted to keep him, but at the end of the day, he had to go to where he felt comfortable, and that was the Panthers. had a great season with them, and then now, now he's with the Eagles. So I'm definitely excited for him, happy for him, and I'm lobbying him for Defensive Player of the Year.
He didn't get nominated.
Oh, well.
Isn't that insane?
It's crazy.
I've said it on my show. I've said, how can you not even have a nomination?
It's crazy.
And he's going up, and Chris Jones deserves a nomination and all of that, but like, to not give not give Hassan any of that love, they got a bunch of All-Pros on that defense.
Doesn't make sense.
It's crazy. Okay, Budda, I can't tell you how much I've enjoyed this conversation.
Great.
You promised me that you'll come talk to me again at some point.
Yes.
Because I just learned so much. Hamilton, I'm obsessed with Budda Baker. I'm obsessed with Budda Baker. I was not ready for this conversation. I loved it. Enjoy your tequila. Are we coming down there to play or no? Oh, get over here. Okay, it's the P&G Battle of the Paddles. Come over here. Come follow me. Yeah, take your shot. Take your 818. Kendall Jenner, we love you.
There's no tequila in that. It's just orange juice.
No, it's not. It's just orange juice. It's just orange juice. Don't freak out, everybody. All right, here we go. We've got a leaderboard. Come on over here. Here's our leaderboard. Darius Butler was at the top. Your boy, your competition in the P&G Battle of the Paddles, 7 p.m. Eastern on Twitch tonight. 8 elite level ping pong players / NFL players. You got to get this somehow into that. You could throw it. You could bounce it. That's what Darius Butler did.
Okay.
Or you could flex on them and paddle. You got 30 seconds. Keep going. We see how many you can get. How you feeling?
What did this guy do? Did he throw it?
What did Christian do?
All right.
Okay. All right. What did this guy? He won't even say his name. Christian, he won't even say your name. You don't mean nothing to him.
I don't even know that guy.
All right. Are we ready? 30 seconds on the clock?
On you, Budda.
You'll start it on me, like once I touch a ball, it's gonna start, or once I throw it, it's gonna start.
Once you throw it, I'll start it.
All right. You guys ready?
I'm obsessed with Budda Baker. Ready? Go.
Oh, man. Oh, man.
You got this. You got this.
Man.
You got this.
You gotta go slow.
Woo!
Yeah.
All right. You got plenty of time. 25 seconds. Just 5 seconds passed.
Oh, man. Come on.
You sunk one. Can we hear a little Budda, Budda, Budda?
Okay, I like that. I like that.
Budda,
That's what turns me up right there.
Budda.
Oh, come on. How much time I got?
You got 8 seconds. All right. All right. Good performance. Buzzer! At the buzzer!
At the buzzer.
Whoa! That was good, though. That was good. That was good. It wasn't the orange juice.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
All right, write it in.
Second place.
Oh, close. All right, write it in. You got your 5. And we'll see what happens. Okay.
Here we go.
We are wishing you luck.
That 5 looked demuted, so
Appreciate you. Thank you.
Yes, thank you.
I feel like I found my new best friend here somehow. I'm obsessed with Budda Baker, 3-time All-Pro, 5-time Pro Bowler, and he is coming to a Super Bowl near you sometime. Hopefully. Did I get the numbers right?
Someday, yeah.
I don't know. I'm blinded by this ice that you have. We'll see you guys later. See Lamb coming